She says, I'm begging you. I just found out or you slept with Lala in Mexico. I'm going to kill tonight. My son will not be around for it. I hate you forever. You can have him. Let her be his mom. Wow.
DDG clash back at Halle Bailey and court with receipts by I'm Stacy.
Oh man,
I'm Stacy. Ask your brother about Stacy. Dang, this nigga intro came in hard as hell in my ear.
And so DDG is fired back in court against Halle Bailey after she filed her temporary restraining order, and it was granted before. Now, I told y'all before, if everything in that TRO made DDG look bad, it's because it was designed to make him look bad. So I expected things to be one-sided, but the things that I'm seeing so far, I did not expect Halle to be carrying on like this though, but hey, she's tried to warn us. She tried to warn us. I'm gonna let y'all know right now, this is a short version of going over everything. I'm about to go live, so turn on the notification bells. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel to be on point, because we're about to go live and go through the full court document.
Smart.
I'm telling you, dog, it's about 165 pages we're about to go through. We're gonna just break.
No way niggas is that invested to go get in the court documents. I mean, these niggas is famous, my bad, but
break this thing down like a brick on live, so be on point for that. But first thing first, let's get to the footnotes, okay? So TMZ posted about it saying DDG files to stop Halle Bailey from leaving.
Wait, are they doing this in Cali? They doing this in Cali? They filed this in California? I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. Daryl might be cooked, bro. Knowing Cali and how they court system is, they do not side with us men. They're all for the woman. He might be cooked. He might need to have nothing but pure facts.
Be on point for that, but first thing first, let's get to the footnotes. Okay? So TMZ posted about it saying DDG files to stop Halle Bailey from leaving country with son, claims she's a risk to herself and infant, okay? So it says DDG has filed an emergency motion to stop Halle Bailey from taking their infant son out of the country, claiming she poses an imminent emotional and psychological risk to the child. The rapper filed a docs Wednesday morning, asked for an emergency hearing because he says Halle has made plans to fly with their son Halle to Italy on Saturday. DDG says the court shouldn't allow this because Halle isn't mentally healthy enough to care for herself and their child, and he worries about what she might do if she leaves the court's jurisdiction. DDG provides examples of alleged conduct he thinks is troubling, claiming Halle once took his gun and left the house without telling him where she was going. DDG alleges he ultimately found her outside just holding a weapon. He says she was pregnant when the incident went down. He alleges Halle once tried to have an abortion behind his back, but says she ultimately changed her mind and decided to not go through it. On another occasion, 2 months after Halle was born, DDG claims Halle sent a series of alarmist text messages threatening to kill herself and suggesting that their infant son Halo might also be harmed. As you know, Bailey has accused DDG of abusive behavior in the past, including once when she alleged she slammed her face into a steering wheel and chipped her tooth. DDG tells a different version of events, claiming he came to pick up Halo for his custodial time with his son, but Halle jumped into his backseat when he did, demanding they come up with their formal co-parenting schedule. DDG alleged she became increasingly agitated and started jumping from the backseat to hit him, and her momentum carried her forward and she smacked her head on the steering wheel. In fact, DDG says he was actually on the receiving end of abuse by Halle, including photos of a large cut on his hand and the docs, which he says Bailey caused. DDG is asking the judge to block Halle from taking Halo to Italy. He also wants sole legal and physical custody of their son, or if he's not granted sole custody, then he wants all custodial changes facilitated by a third party. So they reached out to Halle, no response back so far. Like I told you, we're about to go in depth into the entire response. You got things where her accusing him of sleeping with Lala Baptiste and her.
Contact me again. This is proof. You leave me hanging as a mother. No, bro, this is crazy. This is crazy. This mean, even if, bro, dang, they really, he really about to embarrass her, low key, depending on, this might kill her career. This might kill her career if she really doing, I'm going to kill myself tonight. Wow. In GTA, she's talking about in GTA. I just found it with Lala in Mexico. Dog, wait. No.
saying that she's gonna harm herself. She's going to harm herself because he's sleeping with another woman. And also a transcript of them having a back and forth with him telling her to keep on hitting me, keep hitting me, as she's accusing him of being a cheater. Now you might be watching this while I'm live already, or I might be live soon or whatever. Just hit the notification bell so you on point, man. But let me know if you gotta say in the comment section below. I'm going ahead and get up out of here though. This is another update with Stace.
Dang, bro. I mean, what if gang was really cheating? I mean, over at the DDG and explaining her plot. Wow, bro, this nigga, everybody dropping their videos, bro. What is it? Lovely T TV is going over the court documents. DDG files an emergency motion and puts Halle Bailey's text messages on blast. Is she crazy or no? Dang, bro, everybody was ready to drop a video and go over these court documents, bro. This crazy.
Integrity, so tell your friends and your family. It's the Lovely T TV show, bringing you good tea and good vibes. It's the Lovely T TV show.
You know what's crazy? It's people out here. She probably, this lady is out here. She didn't ended up making a living off of reporting drama. Well, I'll be damned. She got her own intro song and everything.
Hey, T-Sipper. So, all right, we have some breaking news. This just came out about an hour ago. DDG is basically filing his own orders. He's filing an emergency motion against Halle Bailey. So I'm going to go ahead and break this down for y'all. So this is what they're saying. DDG has filed an emergency motion from stopping Halle Bailey from taking their infant son out of the country, claiming she poses an imminent emotional and psychological risk to the child. The rapper filed the docs on Wednesday morning asking for an emergency hearing because he says Halle has made plans to fly with their son Halo to Italy on Saturday. DDG says the courts shouldn't allow this because Halle isn't mentally healthy enough to care for herself and their child, and he worries what she might do if she leaves the court's jurisdiction. DDG provides examples of alleged conduct he thinks is troubling, claiming Halle once took his gun and left the house without telling him where she was going. DDG alleges that he ultimately found her outside just holding the weapon. He says she was pregnant when the incident went down. He alleges that Halle once tried to have an abortion behind his back, but says she ultimately changed her mind and decided not to go through with it. On another occasion, 2 months after Halo was born, DDG claims that Halle sent a series of alarming text messages threatening to kill herself and suggesting that their infant son Halo might also be harmed.
Gang, this is why you really gotta watch who you put a baby in, y'all.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
You really gotta pick wisely, my nigga. Cause this girl probably put on a facade. And this probably was a whole succubus. He ain't even know. Dang, I need a sounder. I need the sound effect. You ain't even know it. I need to get that button, but it's always the ones you don't think be crazy. Be crazy the whole time.
As you know, Bailey has accused DDG of abusive behavior in the past, including once when she alleged he slammed her face into a steering wheel and chipped her tooth. DDG tells a different version of events, claiming—
But hold on, chill on me. I don't know if it's real or not. I don't know. Like, we watching this together. I'm reacting. Relax. Everybody finna go jump on me like, oh, bro, why are you slandering DDG? Man, get on my dick, bro. Who the fuck cares?
That he came to pick up Halo for his custodial time with his son, but Halle—
I'm a fan
jumped
too.
in the
Like,
backseat when he demanded they come up with a formal co-parenting schedule. DDG alleges that she became increasingly agitated, started jumping from the backseat to hit him, and her momentum carried forward. She smacked his head on the steering wheel. He also posted an alleged injury right here. In fact, DDG says he was actually on the receiving end of the abuse by Halle, including photos of a large cut on his hand in the documents, which he says Bailey caused. DDG is asking the judge to block Halle from taking Halo to Italy. He also wants sole legal and physical custody of their son. Or if he's not granted sole custody, he then wants all custodial exchanges facilitated by a third party. On Twitter, DDG's camp is also posting text messages between him and Halle. So they're saying this, Halle, this is proof. And these are from March 21st, 2024. She says, you leave me hanging as a mother. You don't step up when I need you to. She's also misspelling a lot of stuff. You can tell she's kind of frantic. She says, I'm begging you. I just found out or you slept with Lala in Mexico. I'm going to kill myself tonight. My son will not be around for it. I hate you forever. You can have him. Let her be his mom. Wow. Then he says, I can't believe you're acting like this.
Yeah, nah, she was texting frantically. How soon did bro reply? I feel like he'd have typed the wait maybe 30 minutes. Or is this I'm playing. All right, let me stop joking.
She says, please take Halo. It's really weird that she's misspelling so much. That's how you know she's frantic and going through it. He says, I'm genuinely scared of you, man. I feel like you're going to kill me in my sleep one day. I'm not allowing you in my house around guns. Please just go home. I'll pick Halo up from there. She says, me and Halo are in the cold, and you won't let us in your house. Are you serious? So there's definitely some stuff going on. Could he be a narcissist, gaslighting, and doing all types of disgusting things behind the scenes? Possibly.
See, we don't know.
Could she just be batshit crazy? Possibly.
We don't know.
Both bringing out receipts.
We got to see her side.
This whole situation is just sad. People are dragging her currently on Twitter. Okay, so I'm going to read some more that's popped up. This is really disturbing. So there's a lot of text messages. So then after she blasts him about sleeping with Lala, she goes on to say, you put your penis inside of her in Mexico. Whoa. Answer the fucking phone. Answer the fucking phone. I'm going to try one more time. And if you don't answer, it'll be over forever. I'm not playing, Daryl. That's it. Then
Bro, you know what's crazy? Both of this nigga and DDG and Duke in the middle of some drama. Both of these niggas was just fighting over India love. And all this shit start to happen, bro. This ain't looking good. It's cool. I'm just waiting for her to roll into my court, you feel me?
He says, I just want to be alone, please. She says, I'm calling for help. I have a knife. Then she says, I'm calling for help, but you don't care, okay? Then he says, have a knife for what?
What?
And this is going on in 2022. And then he says, I just thought we do what I want to do today since it's Mother's Day. But if you really want to go, you can. I'll just go home and pack. Hello. Then he says, if you don't come back here, I'm going to call the police. I don't want you to do something stupid. I'm going to give it 5 minutes. You have a son. I know you took my gun. Then he says, the gun has no safety. Put it down. That's nothing to play with. She then, in return, says this. You have ruined me and all my happiness. You hung up on me when I'm begging for help. You're the only one I used to have. And you're so focused on being famous and having money when you don't even see what's in front of you. How could you? How could you go to Mexico and be with somebody else? How could you openly talk shit about me to all your family and all the women you want to sleep with? You want to ruin me, and you succeeded. So she's having a spiral moment. She's having a full mental breakdown. She can't even spell properly. She's so upset. Let me show y'all some more messages.
Is this because of the postpartum?
This is from 2022, so this has been going on for a while. He says, the trust issues are becoming overwhelming. Maybe it's for the best that I put in too much time and effort into making you happy and to have to deal with this bullshit every other day. In your eyes, you're never wrong. It's frustrating and I'm over it. I'm no longer entertaining this argument. I need to work on becoming more successful like Jay-Z, like you said. Then maybe you'll take my vision of becoming a big label owner serious instead of shitting on my dreams every second you get.
Did she tell this nigga, you need to work on becoming more successful like Jay-Z? Did she say that? So she really is a part of Rock Nation, gang.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Wow.
She says, you don't want to be with me? That's okay. I will never beg anyone. I will be successful. I don't need to be with someone who is going to demean me. You like that I'm insecure. It makes you feel good about yourself. I'm not doing this anymore. Keep your phone on airplane mode, but when I die, don't say shit. Don't come to my funeral or anything. Fuck you. Be happy that these are the last texts you'll get from me. Now, you notice when she was typing in 2022, everything is spelled more, and she's talking more coherently, and everything is spelled properly. So this was the beginning when they were dating and everything was supposed to be, you know, really happy on social media. And they're going back and forth in 2022. Then you see how she's spiraling after years of, you know, whatever is going on with them, you know, be it narcissistic abuse or just whatever it is. You know, those 2024 messages, she literally sounds like she's about to jump off of a cliff. So let's keep going. We're still in 2022. She says, be happy that these are the last texts you'll get from me. Then it says, crazy how the one person I thought I could trust and be there for me constantly proves me wrong. You are wrong. You know that emotionally I struggle and I have a hard time. Yet when I'm obviously going through something, you ignore me until I go crazy. You throw it in my face, my insecurities, and laugh about it. You put your phone on airplane mode and say you're not dealing with it. But when something bad happens, don't say anything, because this is my attempt. I'm begging you to listen to me, to just answer your phone, to just hear me, to try and understand where I'm coming from, but you don't. And you'll regret it. You'll regret ever meeting me. Go back to the bitches that you're used to. Go back to fucking thoughts. Damn, she's going through it. This is sad. You'll regret it. You'll regret ever meeting me.
When did they have Halo? This is my thing. If you knew the chick was crazy at this point, why even stay, my nigga? Jesus. Cause how old is Halo? Like 2? Was she? Somebody gonna have to give me a time frame on all this.
Go back to the bitches you're used to. Go back to fucking thoughts. That's what you want. You've never wanted anyone like me. You and your family hate me. Just admit it. But that's okay. Everyone does. But Poseidon, I will go and fly and be just fine in heaven without any of this, without any of you rude ass people making me feel bad about myself. And you can show these texts to whoever you want and laugh about it. Then she says, goodbye. He says, I was in the shower. If you want to talk, you can talk to me in person instead of eating food without me. I've never eaten without making sure you eat first. Okay, I'm leaving. The doors are locked. You can come get Poseidon and your laptop and your stuff tomorrow. I don't know. I'm thinking Poseidon is a dog. Okay. Then she says, I'm going to go home. I just want to resolve this so I can get some sleep, please. You don't ever have to talk to me again, but I can't breathe right now. This is in 2023. I'm just so stupid. This whole thing is so stupid. I just want to die. I never want to be here again. I hate all this. I hate this life. Then he says, please stop taking it to this extreme. She says, I'm tired of begging my only friend to help me. He says, I'm still communicating with you. She says, I just thought we'd do what we wanted to do since today is Mother's Day. So now we move to 2024. So I've read all of these. But you just see how she really starts spiraling. So by 2024, she can barely even spell as she's texting. And she's literally threatening to, off herself. This is just sad and extremely disturbing.
We don't know what type of...
She definitely sounds like she's under narcissistic attack. And the way he's replying back, super calm, is giving me the creeps. He's not asking about her well-being. It's just...
Come on, bro. Like, what do you mean? I mean, I understand, like, if y'all gotta understand, bro. That's the mother of his child. If anything, you kind of have to play it. You have to play it. I mean, not saying. Never mind. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have a baby mama. I don't. But I feel like it's still a line of boundaries and stuff like that. That you somewhat need to have. And then he probably already know how she is, and it's probably so much he didn't probably try to do or whatever. But nah, maybe he might be a narcissist. We don't know. But dang, I just never thought I would even see this side of anybody even like that. Wow, that's crazy. Bro, comment down what y'all think below. I'm kind of like taken back. I don't know kind of even what to say. You got Duke Dennis, baby mama drama coming out, and then we got Daryl or DDG and this 126 pages of text, bro. This is beyond me. We need. I ain't gonna lie. For my input, I need time frames. I don't know how I could even feel about that. Like, how old was Halo, or when was Halo born? That's why I would hate to be famous and then my business being out there